Hello, this is Beaver Cousin Productions, and welcome back to the Rayman 3 HD commentary. I am Vakiti, your glorious and efficacious host, and these are my co-hosts, Joe Squared.
Okay, everybody, we're playing Rayman again. Everybody, put on your power sombreros. We're gonna have a sushi farm.
Yeah, and we're back at this level for, well, okay. I stopped the game in the last episode, about 2 months ago, at this part of the level, because I thought the level was going to go on longer. Turns out the only thing that there is left to do in this level is a simple snowboarding section, and that's it.
Stupid slide.
Yeah,
I love this level, and by love this level, I mean I fucking hate this level, but since you've already done that and I've already said that, the snowboarding section is the best.
Yeah, the snowboarding section is the least asinine thing about this level. I don't particularly like it, but I don't hate it quite as much as the section with the falling snowballs.
American children's cartoons can say asinine now.
Couldn't they always?
No.
Why?
I don't know.
Because it had the word ass in it?
Yeah. Children can't be exposed to asses. They don't have them until they're 18.
But I remember watching Gargoyles. And
I remember having an ass when I was 10.
No, you don't.
Like
you didn't have one.
10-year-olds?
And Gargoyles doesn't count because they put effort into that.
By the way, I really like the music of this section. That's about it.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Oh, isn't it like Christmassy?
Christmassy, but it's like really fast-paced and pumping.
Iron Man 3 was a Christmas movie.
Apparently.
Oh, it was comedy.
I think it was. I think it was stupid. That's what it was. Yeah.
It was definitely.
I walked out of theaters after watching it with my friend Jordan and my brother Matt. And we all sat there and I'm like, "What? I spent $15 because this movie wasn't available in 2D. Go watch." And
I always watch movies in 3D. It's just a habit.
Iron Man 3 was in 3D.
They're always in 3D.
Yeah, I don't think there exists a movie these days that doesn't have a 3D parallel.
Yeah. Anyway, so... Oh, Dark Knight Rises doesn't. Thank fuck.
Really?
What if the...
Yeah, I didn't have to wait $15 to go watch that piece of shit. Only 10. But anyway...
What if they made Flatland into a movie?
So anyway, I needed... So after watching it, I was like... oh yeah, my mom and my sister were there, but they had to leave. Because
they're very fortunate because they didn't have to see Iron Man 3.
Yeah, my sister ironically was afraid of the Mandarin, I think.
But the Mandarin...
Okay, admittedly, for the first half of the movie, the Mandarin was pretty scary.
Not really.
Well, yeah, he did make a vlog about crazy rant about fortune cookies, so that kind of disarmed some things.
Mandarin was like Osama bin Laden or some shit.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, yeah, there we go. From that angle, he's pretty cool.
I was just gonna say, and if you
Osama bin Laden is cool.
If you don't think
only when he rants about fortune cookies. I'm sorry, Whipples.
Anyway, the point here is that after watching it, I sat there and I was like, well, I guess that was an alright comedy movie because it was pretty funny at the end. It was pretty silly, I guess.
The thing about the Mandarin was it was kind of a lose-lose situation. So either they make the Mandarin accurate and they piss off everybody, or they fuck up the Mandarin and they piss off comic book fans.
I'm still not seeing how it would piss off everyone if they made him the comic book version, because, like, yeah, he's an Asian stereotype, but so is the Shredder. The only thing separating them is the name.
Well, look, think of it like this. No one really cared that he wasn't Asian. We were all willing to accept that he wasn't Asian because we all still assumed otherwise he would be the Mandarin. Nope.
At least, apparently, the Mandarin does exist in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
We'll just never see him.
Just never see him.
Unless the supposed Iron Man 4.
Well, there probably will be an Iron Man 4, and it'll probably be the movie that kills the entire MCU, but judging by the track record.
Oh God.
Yeah, every Iron Man movie gets progressively worse, whilst every other sequel gets progressively better. Like,
Yeah, depending on how you look at it.
Thor: The Dark World is like much better than Thor the first one.
Thor the
Not
first
really.
one, is that what we're calling
And
it?
Captain America 1 was awesome, and then Captain America the Winter
God.
Soldier.
We watched
just
Winter
made
Soldier the other day, and for half the movie, I didn't even know what the hell was happening.
It was amazing, though.
It's a movie that actually has a plot. And it's not action based. So
Yeah, we weren't.
Okay, you cannot look at me with a straight face and tell me that Captain America Winter Soldier was not an action movie.
I didn't say that. I said it wasn't. The entire movie wasn't driven by the action in it.
Yeah.
Well, it had arguably more action than any of the other movies.
Yes, but it also had more plot than the other movies.
Yeah.
We're just gonna like cut this out, I think.
No, we're gonna leave this in because we like talking about butts.
So what? You just leave Hoodlum headquarters and then come right back?
Well, I had to replay that. Okay, what ended up having... I guess I'm going to have to keep that in now, yeah, but what ended up happening... What ended up happening was because of the way I treated the last couple of episodes with the screwed up footage, I had to replay the entirety of the snow level in order to get to that snowboarding section. And then because I had to get it from the level select to get there, it took me back to the level select after I finished it.
No, you just like sexy butts.
Well, it's kind of hard to argue with that.
Yeah.
Anyway. So yeah, I just...
This topic makes Joe incredibly uncomfortable.
I just like Winter Soldier mostly because Winter Soldier is it, and you know, none of the other movies have him.
Yeah.
Well, so he was sort of in the first Captain America, sort of.
But he's not as cool before he becomes Winter Soldier.
Oh no, he's not. But
Spoilers.
Spoilers! Oh yeah, spoilers! Something that happened 9 years ago, guys.
Spoilers! The Winter Soldier is the guy that everybody in the entire world knows who he is. People that are just born into the world yesterday know who Winter Soldier is. That's his first word.
Serious statement. Before the movie was announced, they didn't even try to keep it. They didn't even pretend. They were just like, yeah, the guy,
Bucky,
Winter Soldier.
Okay. Well, if they weren't going to be secretive about it in the marketing, then why were they secretive about it in the movie?
Liam, bleep that out. Liam,
Okay.
bleep that out as a joke. As a joke, bleep that out and use me saying Bucky as the censor for his saying the word Bucky.
Okay.
So it's like, spoilers! Bucky is Winter Soldier!
Yeah.
Yes.
Is I didn't feel as though they made it a secret. I felt as though the only believable way that Cap wouldn't realize he was Winter Soldier and you would, it was to make it so that no one realized that he was Winter Soldier. So, you know, I guess that just
make everyone stupid.
Unless they decided to have some stupid ass mask reveal scene earlier on in the movie, just be like, look, he's Winter Soldier. You know that. But
I don't know if he's going to be in Age of Ultron, but he has been confirmed for Civil War now. So is Black Widow.
War Machine's gonna be in Age of Ultron. They showed the costume.
Huh. Wait,
You know
how
what?
can War Machine be in Age of Ultron if it's already been turned into Iron Patriot?
Because it's a new one.
Oh.
And
by the way, yes,
guys,
I clearly know what I'm doing here. No, I don't.
Guys, I just thought of something.
Why don't you shoot it through there?
Because I didn't see there.
It's
I am
super obvious. It's the most obvious thing.
Joe, you clearly underestimate the amount of fucks that you clearly overestimate the amount of fucks that I give. I am an idiot.
Liam, everyone, I just thought of something that makes the entire Iron Man movie better. All of them.
What?
Iron Man does have superpowers. He has the ability to spontaneously make everyone around him into an idiot.
Oh God.
Hard to argue with that.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, right? Some writers, they can't write someone smart, right? So
Yeah.
instead of writing someone smart, what they do is they just make someone average intelligence, right? And they just make everyone else stupid to make him look like a genius by comparison. I wish that was a joke, by the way.
It's not.
Hey, I finally found the hole.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Oh God. Wait, she?
Yeah.
No, that's what he said.
No, no, fuck it. That's what
That's what I said.
That's what Iron Man said.
He's like drunk and he couldn't find it. Oh God.
Hey, it only took me 5 minutes.
Oh God. Anyway, so I'm concerned about Bucky's in Civil War, right? I hope he has a supporting role and they don't do something asinine like kill Cap and turn Bucky into Cap like they did in the comics.
They're not going to do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Winter Soldier spent a various amount of some sort of amount of time as Captain America. Yes.
In before they follow Marvel now and turn Falcon into Cap in the movies.
That'd be even dumber than Bucky.
They're not going to do that because Chris Evans is a relatively affordable actor, so they're not going to get rid of him until he starts asking for more money.
Okay, so this is what it is, right? So I don't want Bucky to become Cap yet. That's not saying I don't want him to become Cap, but see, Cap needs to live until Infinity Gauntlet, so Thanos can bitch slap his face and kill him. That's literally the only reason.
That's the only reason you want Captain America to live. You want him to be killed by Thanos.
But by a bitch slap after giving some stupid speech about "You'll never defeat us because we're not carriers. You always stand up, you bully," or some shit, and then he's just like, "Bitch, please."
There's a fan theory that Thanos in the movies is going to be a reincarnation of Red Skull for some reason.
I wonder.
Oh my God! Fuck.
Are you saying, "Oh my God, fuck," because that's stupid or because that's awesome?
That's stupid.
YOLO, mine fiend.
Oh my God! And now I remember that. So now
I thought you said we were gonna start with that one.
I forgot.
Okay, let's do this episode over. Barry, edit this episode out.
Barry doesn't work for us.
We need
Barry, hire us.
In all seriousness, we do actually need an editor, like, desperately, because I can't keep up with this shit.
Barry, come work for us.
Anyway, so
yes.
If they do that, that'll make me really sad, because they own the rights to the Eternals and the Deviants. So there's no reason why they couldn't make him a fucking Eternal.
What if Thanos?
I know you said. I was just thinking about it for a second. I know you said eternal, but for a split second, for some reason I thought you said, why couldn't they make him a turtle?
Oh God, that'd be dumb. Turtle Thanos.
What if Marvel buys the rights to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and incorporates them into the Daredevil universe? Into Daredevil.
I've always said that they should buy Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, if for no other reason, so they can have some stupid revelation where Daredevil realizes that the same incident that created him also created them.
I thought you were gonna say Daredevil has a revelation where he realizes he was a turtle all along.
and then
oh my God! I'm a blind turtle. It all makes sense now.
And then to get even stupider and crazier, right? The Foot Clan and the Hand Clan are connected, and they're part of the Body Clan. And then, like, the Head Clan is the leader or some bullshit, and
the Butt Clan is the janitors.
Sure.
I love this plan, and I'm excited to be a part of it.
But no, that is the canon origin of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That they were spawned from the same accident that created Daredevil.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
After the toxic waste hit Daredevil, it ran into the sewer and hit the turtles and
I didn't know they were part of the same universe. What the
They're
fuck?
not. They're not. That's why they can't legally bring it up.
Then how did it happen?
It's a reference, but they explicitly stated it somewhere. I think during like an interview or some shit.
Yeah, well, don't you realize everything about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is a parody of Batman, of Daredevil? See, the Hand Clan is a ninja clan that Daredevil fights. Guess what? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fight the Foot. And then their master is Splinter. Daredevil's master's name was Stick.
Yeah, and who could forget that time when Daredevil turned into 4 turtles?
So you're telling me Daredevil's ninja master is the Badger from Sonic Boom?
No, he is a fucking blind man who has a stick. And not a crazy, annoying little girl or whatever, whose only purpose is to be crazy and annoying.
And to basically fulfill the same act as the entire expanded universe cast.
Really?
Me personally, I think I'd rather have Blaze the cat.
Look, I don't understand it. Sonic has so many characters. It would be great for a show, but you know what they do instead? Let's create, I don't know, more characters
that have no actual character.
Yeah, exactly.
I kind of like Sticks the Badger sometimes in one episode.
I like the only thing I really like about the new characters in the new character reworkings in Sonic Boom is that they've actually made Amy something worth a shit.
Oh yeah, I love Amy. I love Amy in this.
See, that's why they needed to make a show with the other characters.
Yeah, they could have it's very possible that they could have somehow redeemed Big the Cat.
They could have redeemed the entire cast, but no, they decided to just kill them off.
Well, you know what? During development, from the screenshots and concept art of Sticks, people always thought, up until very recently, or like recently as in like development time, people thought that Sticks was actually
what's her face, the raccoon?
Yeah,
Marine
the raccoon from Sonic Rush Adventure.
Yeah. But
no, original character, do not steal.
Yeah, I mean...
No, original the character.
Like, the only thing I can say about Sonic is at least they haven't introduced any other characters that stick around after Sonic Heroes.
Not yet.
Yeah, that would have been really annoying. I guess after Sonic Heroes, they finally realized, maybe we should stop making more characters.
Well, don't forget Blaze the Cat and Silver and...
Okay, I don't count Silver because he's never coming back.
And I like Blaze the Cat.
Okay, Silver was in Generations. He was in Colors. At least in the DS version of Colors.
DS version of Colors. And he wasn't in he was in Generations, but only as like a time travel thing, not as in like
No, he was there in the end for the party.
Yeah, but everyone was in Generations because they went throughout time, not because, they actually was involved in the plot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he was also in Sonic Dash.
Rolling around at the speed
of
sound.
What was that, Joe?
Is this Sonic Dash an iOS game?
Yeah.
Doesn't count.
I was just saying it doesn't really count.
Okay.
I just mean they're never going to put him into they're not going to do anything with him. Not anything important or major ever again.
Well, they use all the characters in the comics.
Yeah, well, yeah, but see, the comics does this shit better than the actual games do.
The show did Sonic Boom better than Sonic Boom did.
That's true. That makes me so mad. It's just like,
why did they put all of the effort into this video game reboot in the show?
Right, Liam, you're pretty much right. Everyone from Sonic Generations will say that we don't need any more characters than that, and that's still an absurd amount. That's like 14 or something. That's crazy.
I gotta cut this episode somewhere, but we're in the middle of a level and it's already 20 minutes in.
Oh God!
How how about you make love to that purple thing?
They need some stupid.
Next time on Game Grumps?
Oh yeah.
Next time on Game Grumps, Barry, edit out this episode! And then it's in the next episode, and then
Barry, edit in characters and depth for the Sonic cast.
Barry, edit in Fishville.
we need a Barry. We need a Barry so bad.
If in all honesty, if anyone wants to do the editing for us, please apply. Send all your applications to Linkara, that guy at the glasses.com.
No, please don't. Not a joke. Actually, just send them to us on like Twitter and some shit.
Well, look, if you apply, maybe we'll pay you if we ever make money off this show.
Don't promise things we can't do.
Well, that's not true. We'll never make money off this show, so you know.
I spent the last paycheck on Symphony of the Goddesses tickets that I'm gonna have to sell again because reasons.
Oh fuck! I was involved in that, and I feel terrible for not getting the insurance.
Don't worry about it. Hey, look at it this way. If I have to scalp the tickets in March, I can actually make a profit off of them because by then all the surrounding seats will be sold out.
It's okay, Whipples. You can just gay marry Liam for the insurance.
But I'm not gay. Sorry, Liam. You're nice looking and all, but I just...
Neither was Mr.
And my heart's set on someone else anyways.
Neither was Mr. Stupid Pig guy. I don't remember his name.
We'll see you in the next episode, guys.
Significant shrinkage. Okay, now we can end.
Thank you.